Well, tomorrow marks 3 years since a young man armed with a gun shot and killed 9 people in Dayton's Oregon district. The shooting sparked calls for change that have largely gone unanswered all these years later. 10 TV's Brittany Bailey joins us now with what has changed and what hasn't. Britt?
Well, Yolanda, in the 3 years since that mass shooting, Ohio has not seen any new gun control laws, but we have seen laws that amount to less control.
That was a call to action just hours after the Dayton mass shooting 3 years ago that reverberated around the country. And in Ohio, it led to this scene just months later, the announcement of the Strong Ohio legislation. But while that would go nowhere, in the 3 years since the Dayton shooting, other gun legislation would make it through the State House. Governor DeWine signed the so-called Stand Your Ground law, the constitutional or open carry law, and the most recent law allowing teachers to be armed in the classroom.
We see that more can be done, but it's not being done. It's bigger than what they see. They're playing chess while we're losing our families, losing our loved ones, because they're playing chess because they don't want to make someone mad or want to do this. But at the end of the day, the ultimate judge is when you go up above and you could have saved so many lives.
Dion Green survived the shooting in the Oregon district that night, but his father, Derek Fudge, did not. Green has since started a foundation and has become an advocate against gun violence. He's also part of a lawsuit on behalf of several families that takes aim at the manufacturer of the large capacity magazine used in the shooting.
This is one avenue for change, and I think that's the goal of the families, to achieve some sort of accountability and also to try to prevent something like this from happening to other families.
I couldn't get nothing changed at the state level, so you got to attack who's making it. People would think that it'd be about money. No, it don't be about money, because if this continues to happen, then them companies start holding themselves accountable and start finding out where these weapons are going or these ammunition is coming, so holding them accountable.
I think it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there in the face of tragedy. And I think all of these families that we represent, and even the ones we don't represent, sometimes feel like they have no other choice but to put themselves out there and go forward with this, because they don't want this to happen to other people. And they're trying to do whatever they can to stop it from happening to other people.
Attorney Ben Cooper describes this lawsuit as a bit of a David and Goliath situation, but so far his team has been winning the small battles. The defendants did file a motion to dismiss the case, which was rejected. It's now being appealed, though, to the Nevada Supreme Court. Yolanda?
All right. Thank you, Brittany.